This mosque is one of the few remaining buildings still functional in Libya's Western Mountains region. Battered homes and streets tell what happened here. Many residents of the town of Kikla and Qala have left after the heaviest fighting since the fall of the Gaddafi regime in 2011. But some, like Isa Okeli, had nowhere else to go.
The house was hit by a Grad rocket. It detonated in the front, causing serious damage. It terrorized my family and also damaged 2 cars, mine and a friend's. This is true terror. It's unprecedented.
Dozens have been killed here in the last 10 days. Zintan-based groups and forces loyal to the renegade General Khalifa Haftar are trying to take control of the Western Mountains. The opposition fighters in Kikla and Qala are backed by the Dawn of Libya, an alliance of conservative militias. These men are waiting for reinforcements and until they arrive, making improvised rocket launches from old rockets. They say they've been able to stop the advance of better-equipped tribesmen and troops with their limited cache of weapons.
They shell us with mortars and tank shells. The sporadic fire is hitting residential areas, innocent civilians and hospitals. Yes, we are all with Dawn of Libya.
As the fighting rages on, supplies are running low. The United Nations' plea for an end to the violence to allow in humanitarian aid has gone unheard. And the political deadlock continues with 2 rival parliaments and no government. The Tripoli-based leadership, supported by Dawn of Libya fighters, appears to have the upper hand at the moment. But they're not recognized by world powers. The elected House of Representatives' influence is limited to the eastern city of Tobruk, but it has international recognition and regional backing. Besides the Western Mountains, there's been more fighting in Benghazi. More tribesmen are believed to have joined the advance by Haftar's forces. But Libya's Dawn coalition says Haftar and his men are remnants of the former regime and they must be defeated to preserve the gains of the revolution. The fighters in Kikla and Qala seem confident they'll win the battle, but the war they're fighting appears to have no real end in sight. Osama bin Javed, Al Jazeera.